Hey students, it's Mrs. T again, your cultural geography or sociology teacher this semester. And today, in this video, we're going to look at the assignments that you are required to complete in class. And I'm going to use the cultural geography syllabus to look at these. So even if you are a sociology student, don't fret. This is the right video for you to watch. And I need you to open up your syllabus. It's going to basically say the same things, just a little tiny bit different descriptions, since sociology is going to look at society in general and cultural geography looks at much broader scope of things, like the way we use resources and how things travel from one place to the next. So there's going to be, a little bit different description in what you're going to be completing with the assignments from one syllabus to the next, but all the assignments in the schedule are the same. So please open your syllabus and go along with this video, following along your own syllabus, okay? So let me scroll down to the grading policy section of the syllabus that we skipped over really quickly in that last video. There we go. And we want to talk about how do I earn points in this class. Okay, so there's going to be a midterm test and a final test. So 200 of the 600 points possible. Here, 600 points possible in this class. 200 of the 600 points possible are going to come from your midterm test, which will happen around the end of week 7, and your final test, which of course will happen during final exam week, whatever dates those are. I'll have to look at the final exam schedule, just like you. So that's when you'll have 2 tests. But we've got 400 additional points that you're going to earn in this class. And those come in between the midterm, the beginning and the midterm test, and then from the midterm test to the final, you're going to be completing smaller assignments, but these assignments are essential for building your knowledge so that you can ace the midterm and the final test. Okay, you'll also be able to demonstrate what you have learned by analyzing things and, writing, giving me a written description or something like that. So if you look at those student learning outcomes that we mentioned in the syllabus video, it uses words like demonstrate or apply and analyze, describe, those kinds of things. And so you are going to be literally doing that, not in your multiple choice, midterm, and final tests, or short answer or short essay. There'll be a variety of questions. But that's not really where you're going to demonstrate or describe or analyze those kinds of things. You're going to have projects. There are 4 50-point projects that you're going to complete at particular intervals in the class. The first project is going to be due around week 4. The second project is going to be due around week 8 when midterm is. You'll have another one around week 12 and another one around just before finals week. Okay, so there's 4 50-point projects that total another 200 points in the class. And so between the tests and the projects, you've got 400 of your 600 points. But there are 2 weekly things that you are going to do that you're going to earn 10 points at a time over the course of the semester so that you can get those other 200 points to make up that total 600. And these are the things that you need to keep track of on your own, in your own calendar. The Blackboard calendar, don't trust that thing. Don't use it for alerts for things to be due. Please, right now, this moment, pause this video and open up your paper calendar appointment book, open up your calendar on your cell phone, open up the calendar on your laptop, however you manage your to-do list. Please, right now, put a notice in your calendar that every single Saturday night between now and May 11th, don't quote me on that date, but something like that, you're going to have a reaction paper due. Now, notice my air quotes. I kind of do that a lot with my lectures. I'll do like air quotes because there are going to be 16 Saturdays between now and the end of the semester when a reaction paper is, here's my air quotes, due. But you only have to do 10 reaction papers successfully, okay? 10 reaction papers need to be submitted between now and the end of the semester. You have to follow some rules to complete those successfully that I'll tell you about in just a second. If you hear noise in the background, it's because my dog, Junior, come here. Come here, Junior, come here. No, Junior. Anyway, he might introduce himself to you, but sorry, he was making some noise with some paper products. Yep, he's coming around. Junior, do you want to be on camera? Hi, Junior. Hi, Junior. Are you my good boy? Hi, Junior. Anyway, sorry for the distraction, but there's my Junior. There's Junior. Anyway, so he's not making any noise now. So set your phone, set an alarm, set a reminder before the Saturday night due date and time that you have to do a reaction paper that week. And I should put have to do in air quotes, because you get to choose when you do the reaction papers. You need to 10 of the 16 weeks that we have in the semester, you must choose to do a reaction paper if you want full credit. A lot of people don't want full credit. They're just fine with doing only 7 reaction papers. Well, if you do 7 reaction papers, they are 10 points at a time. If you do 7, then you only have the possibility of earning a maximum of 70 points. I say a maximum of 70 points because if you do a reaction paper and you don't follow the rules that I'm going to tell you about in just a second, then you can't earn credit. Reaction papers are either pass or fail. So you either don't get credit or you get 10 points. And so you're going to want to start doing reaction papers as early in the semester as you can. Most people skip week 1 because, you know, look at this. This is one of the videos that we're doing during week 1. It's kind of a logistical video, and you don't need to do a reaction paper over like the rules of the class. I'll explain that in just a second too. So most people skip week 1. And they start with like week 2 or week 3 before they're comfortable with doing a reaction paper. Because you get to choose your topic, and I'll explain that in just a second. But sometimes that freaks people out. What am I supposed to choose? They can't, I don't know. I guess nobody ever asked them to speak their mind before. I don't know, but this is where you get to speak your mind. Think about that. You're going to review the topics that we talked about that particular week in class, and you're going to, you know, compare that information with what you thought reality was, etc. You know, that kind of stuff you can put in a reaction paper. More to come on that. You also have weekly quizzes. Number 4 here is weekly quizzes. So there are 16 weeks in the semester, so we're going to have 16 10-point quizzes, but you only need 100 points to get the maximum total amount of points that are possible for a quiz. So the quizzes, you can't make them up, just like reaction papers. Maybe you see there, like, yeah, here. You see where in the syllabus it says there's no makeup papers for missed papers because I've built in skipped weeks in the system. You only have to do 10. We have 16 weeks. So I've built in the missed weeks. The same thing with the quizzes. If you miss a quiz, you will get a 0. But look at this. 6 of your lowest scores of all your quizzes will be dropped. So if a quiz gets past you and you forgot all about it, no, you can't make it up. No, I don't hate you. No, it's not designed to make you fail the class. That 0 will go away. And often I have people take every single quiz. And sometimes they'll make a 4, or sometimes they'll make an 11 or something out of 10 if there's an extra point question on there. And so the lowest scores, regardless of whether they are 0s, or last semester I was dropping 7s, were some people's low scores. So whatever your low scores are, 6 of those low scores will be dropped. So if you skip 6 quizzes altogether and make 10 points out of 10 points on all the other quizzes that you take, then you've earned the maximum number possible, 100 points on those quizzes. The quizzes are always due on Sunday night every single week. Now you can do the quiz anytime. If Sunday doesn't work for you, then do it right after you submit your reaction paper. You can submit your reaction paper anytime. It just has to be before Saturday at midnight. So that's like the cutoff time. But if Thursday at 2 p.m. is more convenient for you, then do it Thursday at 2 p.m. If you want to do the quiz right after that, then do it. But typically the reaction papers are designed to help you review the material that you have learned that week in class that should be in your notes, and reviewing it and kind of reiterating it in paragraph form in a paper for me to read, a short paper for me to grade for you. That helps you know the material better, so the quiz is like a piece of cake when you do log in and do it each week. Okay, so there's also an extra credit discussion board that, regardless of whether you are my face-to-face student or my online student, you have the option of participating in this discussion board with your classmates. This discussion board is going to be extra credit at the end of the semester, so your extra credit won't be calculated in your midterm score. excuse me, but it will be calculated at the end of the semester. And let me tell you, it makes a difference for some students between like a B and an A or a C and a B. You know, it makes a difference. So the discussion board is designed for you to share your ideas for what you're going to write a reaction paper on. You can share your entire reaction paper if you want to. You can share comments that I give to you, feedback that I give to you about your reaction paper after it's graded. And you're doing this to help your classmates who maybe are stuck with starting their reaction papers or can't really quite grasp what topic to write about for that particular week. You can post your ideas to share with your classmates to help them out, and vice versa. You can ask questions of your classmates, ask them to post their stuff to help you out, or just be proactive with the stuff that you were successful with so that students can see that for themselves. Okay? So, these are the ways that you earn points in my classes, cultural geography or sociology, whatever class that you're in. And I am going to stop this video now and then do another short video where we go over what the reaction paper rules for success are. I just flipped away from my syllabus and now I'm looking at the front page of our Blackboard class together, and I'm scrolling down, there's the syllabus. Now I'm looking at the sociology. I was looking at the cultural geography syllabus a minute ago, but I'm looking at the sociology front page for our online class here for the schedule and the reaction paper rules. So I will spend, hopefully shorter than this 12-minute video, going over how to be successful on reaction papers and what to do to ace that particular assignment. It really will help you just learn the material so that the midterm test is easier for you, quizzes are easier for you, projects are easier for you if you keep up with this reaction paper habit pretty regularly. Okay, so I'll see you in another video in just a sec. Thanks for watching. Bye.